Okay. This is Team 5959B Ramtech. Good day. This is what we have here is a small mini frame I decided to make to show different uses for shafts and the correct way to use them. First of all, we will start with the famous gear ratio. This is a 21 to 1 gear ratio, a 3 to 1 with a 7 to 1. Producing, if you multiply the top knob, the mirrors, it gets 21 to 1. This ratio was designed to generate a lot of torque. The smaller gear driving the larger gear. The speed is 21 times lesser, and the torque is 21 times higher. However, these sort of ratios are used commonly in robots to lift up heavy parts. Okay. Also, quick tip: this I learned the hard way. Whenever you build a gear ratio, never ever use a huge lever arm with a lot of torque that you're outputting from your motors, because if you do, instead of moving anything, you will do this to the shaft. Where's the camera? There. As you can see, it bent, twisted, and snapped off. Okay, so the next part for shaft using. As you see on my gearbox, I use these small black bearings, or also called back dendrils. These are very important because whenever you use a shaft, this can happen. See, without the use of them, it's extremely flimsy. However, when I put it through two of them, it is quite rigid. Let's repeat it. None, super flimsy. 2, it holds in place. Now, to also give a last example is whenever you're building a robot, never put the motor, like this one, to drive directly outwards to where the wheel should be. In this case, I will use an example of a gear. If the motor will be like this, you can do this easily. Take the robot's weight by itself will keep it in place and wait for it, move it. So it will not be handy. You will have a twisted shaft and a robot that will barely move by the end of the day. Well, that is all I have to show on shaft uses. My tip is always use two sides, not only just one, and use the black bearings. In case you want to make a gear ratio, whenever you put a lot of torque out, try to not have a lot of torque pushing against you, because if not, the shafts will bend and be destroyed unless you have extra shafts to support the weight. For example, four shafts holding the same area instead of just two. Well, that is all. Good luck and enjoy. Bye.